y'all doing? Today we're gonna be making a hog bucket. Stay tuned. All right, let's get into what we need here. First of all, we need a 5-gallon bucket with a lid. Second of all, we're gonna need a drill gun with a 1-inch spade bit. We're gonna need a spring link, which hooks the lid of the bucket to the rope. And then I use a coyote snare anchor to drive down to the ground, which is going to hold the bucket in place. Basically what we're going to be doing is making a roll around bucket with holes in it, so the corn will come out and the hogs will stick around for hours rolling and rolling it and rolling it till they get all the corn out. Now I normally use a chain. Couldn't locate any chain at the moment, but this climbing rope right here will work great. Purple is a good color for pigs too, I guess, so maybe they'll be attracted to that. And of course a knife so we can cut the rope to the length that we need. Alright, well let's get into drilling the bucket. Alright, here we go. Drilling the bucket. First thing you want to think about, or at least I think about, because I make a certain feed for them too, yeast and some other things in there I'll show in another video. So it's a liquid kind of feed with corn in there, and the corn soaks up that liquid. And you want it to stay wet because it's really going to put off a smell, and that's what's going to attract those hogs in there. If you've already got hogs on your property and you don't need to go to the lengths, you could just put up a regular, I use a moultrie feeder, just like I do for deer, and you know, that'll attract them if you already got hogs there. But if you haven't seen any hogs in a while and you're trying to get them in, this is definitely what you want to do. It works every time. So we're going to take our bucket, and I don't like to drill in the bottom. And I don't like to drill, you know, at least 4 inches up, because when I set the bucket out in the woods, I like it to be standing up first so it holds that wetness in the bottom and it keeps that smell going for longer. So we're going to start drilling holes about 4 inches up, and as many as you'd like. The more you put in, you know, the more the corn's going to fall out as the hogs are rolling it around. But honestly, once you get the hogs back in, you can go right to a feeder and they'll be fine. But this is just something to get them in and to keep them interested. We're going to go ahead and start drilling this bucket out. Alright, so we've got a bucket with a bunch of holes in it now. Now we're going to go out to the spot, and we're going to go ahead and get it set into the ground. See you up on the hill. All right, so we're up here on the hill, and we actually picked out this spot to do some hog hunting. We're gonna be putting a blind right in those pine trees right there, kind of buried in there, and eventually putting a feeder hanging off one of these trees over here, probably that limb right there. So we're gonna start getting the hogs attracted to this area. I picked out a good spot. It's kind of clear where this bucket can roll around, and let's go ahead and get it stuck in the ground. All right, so step one, we're gonna go ahead and get this anchor put down on the ground. Now I've done this before with just a piece of wrought iron. It was also made for coyote traps. It's got the little nut on the end where I could put a chain on it. If you don't happen to have one of these, you can use a piece of wrought iron. This is just what's been easiest for me. So we're gonna go ahead and pound this anchor down on the ground. Like that. Give it a yank. That shit ain't going nowhere. All right. Now we're gonna double up the rope and cut it. So we want it to go just about to there, because by the handle of the bucket, we don't want too big of a radius. So it looks like about 3.5 feet. We're going to double that up. Go ahead and cut the rope. Razor blade ain't not sharp at all. All right, the rope is cut. Now we're just gonna loop it through here and loop it through the handle of the bucket. Sorry, I'm using the bucket to hold the camera up, but I'm just gonna grab the handle and just loop it through. Give us a nice, good knot on here. Not the best knot tire. Doesn't need to be nothing fancy. Hogs aren't really gonna be pulling on it, just gonna be rolling it around, so there's not gonna be too much tension on it. That should do it right there. All right, so now, what you see, once you put the corn in there, snap your bucket lid on, and then the hogs can't do anything but roll this bucket around and get the corn out. And it ain't going nowhere. So you don't have to worry about finding your bucket. But they'll just continue to kick this bucket around to get all that corn out, keep them busy. And then once they get used to that, you know you can be sitting over in your blind, find out what time they're coming, and man, it's on. Hog killing time. So in the next video, me and my son will be out here. We're gonna be setting this blind up. We're gonna be setting a feeder up. Probably putting a trail camera on this bucket system right here. So please help support us. We're gonna have all kinds of videos in the future. Hunting, trapping, snaring, you know, hog hunting, deer hunting, plus putting in food plots, all the stuff that we do. So if you could hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on so you can see when we post videos. Appreciate it. Have a good day.